And rolling the ball up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. And across the knuckles. And let's get the ball in one hand and squeeze. And then the other. Back to the first. And the other. And let's go around the back. Switch. 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 And through the legs. Switch. 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 And let's put the ball on the floor and assess the feet. We're going to step on it right in the middle of the foot and press down 3 times. Up to the knuckles, pressing down once going across. Roll it across the knuckles. And then across the top of the heel, pivoting on the toes. Press down just below the first knuckle. At the side of the top of the heel. And middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down the bones. And scribble. Three, 2, 1, release and reassess. And then go to the other foot. Knuckles. Roll across the knuckles. And across the top of the heel. Press on the 3 points. Roll down the bones. And scribble. Three, 2, 1. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess. And let us do some good mornings. We'll do 12. And shake the tree. Right after class on Saturday, I took another COVID test and came out negative, finally. All is back to normal. And 3, 2, 1, centering. Twisting at the waist, swinging the arms. And center. With some ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine, step to one side and gather in starlight. And center. And same thing the other way. And center. We'll walk, march, or jog. Today I thought we'd do some isometrics. There is a stationary squat involved in that, holding the position, but if you want to do rapid squats, go right ahead to get the heart rate going. Anything else? I'm just going to hop on my toes this morning. Keep doing what you're doing, of course. Be safe. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Right. And 30. 2 deep breaths. Interlace the fingers, raise the hands up overhead. And if you can, bend back. Squeeze the glutes. Come on back. Bend to one side. And then the other. Back to center. Lower the hands, press out at the chest. Come on down, raise the hands. Interlace the fingers and raise the hands behind the back. Come on down and shrug. And roll back. Form a W, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Hold. And come back and squeeze. And come back and squeeze. Come on back and rotate the extended arms. Other direction. One palm down, one palm up, flip flop. Speed it up. Bring one arm across the body and press in at the elbow. And then the other. First arm behind the back, pressing down and in on the elbow. And then the other. Grab both elbows in. Swing the hips back and forth. Come on down, extend one arm, fingers up, pull back. Fingers down. Flop and wiggle. Other hand, up. Down. Flop and wiggle and make a fist. Come on down and rotate the head. Go in the other direction. Look up. Look down. Look over one shoulder. And then the other. Nod. And go, we got a shoulder. Do a side lunge. Go the other way. Bring the feet together, put one foot in front of the other and hinge at the waist. Stretching the hamstring. Come on up, put the other foot in front, do the same. Come on up, turn to one side. Back foot, heel is pressing towards the floor. Front foot is in 90 degrees or so. Front leg. And turn the other direction, get the other calf. And come on up and let's grab a stick. It is a Booyah stick day. Start with a flip flop. And then roll it out in a big circle. And then bring it back in. Go laterally. Switch direction. And then bring the stick behind the back in the crook of the elbows and twist at the waist. Lean back if you can. Otherwise, keep twisting. Come on up. Let's bring the stick up to the neck. Arms out. And twist the body. Keep the head and hips facing forward. Bring the stick up overhead and down, back up overhead, or if you can, behind the back. Bring it up to the chest and flop the wrists. Push out. And bring the stick in front, step away, hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two. And we're doing isometrics, so let's go up on our toes for 17 seconds. 2, 3. 14, 15, 16, 17. Back on our heels. (15, 16, 17) and down. Take the stick up to the chest. Put a little weight on one foot, the other foot come up on your toes. And if you can, lift that foot. Move it around a little if you can. Just go as far as you feel comfortable doing. Challenge yourself a bit, but be safe. And then you can start moving the stick perhaps. Or not. 3, 2, 1, down. Same thing with the other foot. All the weight goes on the other foot. You're up on your toes. Stay here if this is as far as you feel like going today. Otherwise, start moving. Three, 2, 1, and down. All right. Let's put the sticks down and do some isometrics, starting with the neck press. We're going to make fists. We're going to put our tongue on the roof of the mouth. The fists go underneath the chin and force that chin into the fists. And hold. Heads back. And release. And everybody wanted to know what happened to the pigeon peck. Well, we're going to do a more sustained one today. So just tuck in your chin and hold. And release, or peck, and tuck it in again. And release, and we're going to do one more, tuck. And release. We're going to do a low squat, go only as low as feels comfortable for you. You can use a chair, back of a chair, you can stand behind it, be it on the side of it, you can use the pole. If you need to, hold on. You want to go a little bit further with your feet than usual and have them pointed out at 45-degree angles heels are on the floor, only go as low as you can keep your heels on the floor. And we'll do this for about 20, 19. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm going to do the leg extension curl. You could do this sitting down in a chair by placing one foot under the other and pushing up as you push down, or you can do it on your back on the floor. Like so. Push up, you push down. $18, $19, $20, and then put the feet down. Let them rest for a breath or two. Bring them back up the other way. Other foot is on top. And press down as you're pressing up. And 20, okay. We're gonna turn around in tabletop position. And we're just going to come up on our knees for 12 seconds. And just raise, I'm sorry, not on your knees, but you're going to raise your knees about an inch off the ground for about 12 seconds. Keep that core engaged. 3, 10, 11, 12, and come on down. One more down here. We're going to do a plank, a front plank. So you want to come onto your forearms, extend your body. You can do this on your knees or on your toes. Let's do 15 seconds. 1, 14, 15, down, and let's get up. So if you've got a cloth or a towel or a strap, let's grab that. And we're going to put our hands with the palms facing in, close together, in front of the body, right below the waist, and just move the strap or cloth back and forth as you raise your hands up, pulling in either direction. And we're going to come up to about the forehead and then go back down. Then switch the position of the one hand so the palm is facing up, and come across your body to the opposite shoulder, pulling in either direction. Do 3 of these, a little quicker than we did the other one. And then switch the position of the hands again, go to the other hip and come across. And we can put the cloth or towel or strap down, press the hands together in prayer position and push. Okay, and that's that. I don't know what happened to time today. So we're gonna, if you want to, you do the bicep scrunch. Today's immune system hack, according to Matt Farr, is practice gratitude. Pretty self-explanatory. And always a good practice. Okay, so the breath this week is a Sufi practice where you take 3 or 4 rapid inhales through the nose, and then 1 nice exhale, and I think it's called sniff poo. Sniff, 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 poo. Sniff, 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 poo, or sniff, 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 poo. And let's do 10 of those. And it's a great practice for when, last week we did the yawn. So when you're feeling tired, a great yawn is, this will wake you up. Watch. All right, you ready? And you can do that for up to 2 minutes. Really, I don't know, I feel invigorated. So much so that I'm gonna rub my hands together and cultivate a huge chi ball this morning. Bounding with energy it is. Moving in one direction and down and up and expanding and contracting. And coming to rest with 2 breaths. And let's open our hearts. Pausing and sending it out with the exhale. And centering, 2 breaths. And bringing down chi from above. Going down, gathering up. And ah. Namaste. All right. Whoops. Went out of my screen. You're welcome, Nina. Take care.
Thank you, Tom.
All right, Mira. Have a good one. Suzanne, hello. And for all of you able to stick around, it is a rolling day. And going to focus on the legs.
Okay, thanks, Tom.
Okay, Art, take care. And let us grab a ball and a roller. And I'm going to get down on the floor, and so is the camera. Start with the ball as usual. And we'll start with the old Gluteus Medius, that nettlesome little muscle on the side of the hips. So you want to put the ball under and use the arms and your other leg to control the amount of pressure you put on it as you roll around. And you're basically looking for the most tender spot you can find and tolerate, putting a little bit of pressure on it, and then hold the ball in that spot for 20 to 30 seconds, breathing into it, maybe flexing your leg a bit. And another 4 or 5 seconds here, moving it around a little bit. Another picture of it. And then we'll come up and we'll do the other one on the side. Around. Ooh. This is really a muscle you could do every day. All right, I found a spot. I am leaning into it, breathing into it. Move my leg. And 3, 2, and 1. All right. Let's do the ITB on the side of the leg. So you want to put the roller right at the top of the hips there, and then move down to above the knee. Rolling back and forth slowly, maybe an inch at a time. If you find a particularly tender spot, again, you can pause. And you'll probably find several tender spots, but let's pick out one and hold. And again, good. Move the leg. And let's give it one more roll up and down. And we'll go to the other side. Same thing. Just make sure you keep the roller above the knee. You don't want to go on a knee. And I'm finding the spot, leaning into it. Flipping the leg. And then let's roll over and get the quads. So you want to put the roller above the knees. You got both quads on it and just roll up and down. Loosening those quads up. If you want, you can put one leg on top of the other to increase the pressure. And then switch. The leg goes on top. Three, two, one. And that's it. And I'd say that if it wasn't so cold, you'd go out and run for a couple of miles. But it's freezing out there, except in California.
Thanks, Tom.
You're welcome, Jonathan. Take care. Have a good one.
You too.
See you tomorrow when it's even colder.
Thank you, Tom.
All right, Richard. Take care. Thank you. Yo, take care. See you tomorrow. Thank you.